The city of Kilgore first began their Main Street beautification project back in October of 2021, scheduled originally to be complete by the spring of last year. Well, almost 2.5 years later, that project is still not done, with even more delays in sight. And as KLTV7's Avery Niles reports, it's a headache not only for drivers in Kilgore, but also those who do business downtown.
In late 2018, Kilgore City Council began the planning process of a 2-year, $3 million project to rebuild Main Street. Clay Evers, the Public Works Director, says they planned on only having city staff complete the final stage of the project, which includes paving and paneling the road. But now they have hired outside help from True Roads Construction.
Everybody wants this done faster. City Council agreed that they want it done quicker, and so they asked to come up with solutions to move the project along.
Evers says the decision to have city staff pave was made to save money after inflation had increased the project cost to around $3.6 million. But now they just want the project completed.
For the contractor to do all the concrete pour added $153,000 to the project.
Evers says city staff will do all the demolition on the road, and then contractors will come in for the concrete pours. The problem is,
so you need 12 to 14 weeks of good weather to get this done. We've had 0. So we still are out 14 weeks.
Many business owners along Main Street are frustrated with how long the project is taking, including Chuck Conrad, the executive director of the Texas Broadcast Museum.
It impacts our parking a lot. It's sometimes, depending on what they've got blocked off, one day we had about 50 cars driving through our parking lot that we just repaved, just because they couldn't get out of the street any other way.
The city says they understand the frustration and have and will continue to stay in contact with the businesses until the project is completed. Avery Niles, KLTV7 News.
And that Main Street project is being paid for out of the city's general fund.